We just got that veto locked in before we got ready to lock horns. And it does seem Vitality have the edge on 1x bear and have long. A flash coming out, and Masuta wants blood. 3 to contest, they're blinded. He's really taking some chances on these jiggles. He's lost Zywa already in the process.
Bomb's gone B, however. They're straight in. Kyojin and Apex taking the fight.
Yeah, okay, Nico, Valda tested. Nico's already knocking off heads, and Apex losing his as well.
That fake did not pull a single thing from that B rotation. The 3A defenders for OG standing tall, and now just Shox and Masuta sit still for about 20 seconds. That's actually forced Mantu into lower tunnels here, so getting locked on in even further.
The hunt is on. Mantu's first frag is not yet locked in. It's going to be Masuta that's caught him.
USP picked up, so things are looking a little bit nicer. HP obviously still a bit of a drama, but if Shox can pull a fight, Valde might stand up into Masuta's aim.
As soon as that bullet leaves Alexi's USP, Valda does step into Masuta. Oh, he is a threatening presence already. 2 of them are tagged. And with 20 seconds, I mean, if he could just knock Alexi B off his perch, he'd have a solid shot trying to play with the sound cues. Nico is tucked in tight. Flames to take next contact at the healthy one. Oh, that was close. Could have been another. Masuta, though, definitely going to be coming in hot.
They couldn't believe it. A nation in tears.
Well, it looks like ESL didn't get the memo, though. Yes, actually, we're living in our fantasy land. We still have Mantu representing the United Kingdom.
And just maybe to catch everybody up, I do believe he's a dual citizen, so of
yes.
Poland and the United Kingdom.
Oh, yeah. To be fair, you know, you've got to give it to the Poles. And damn, Mantu is showing us exactly why. He is flying the Polish flag on HLTV now. Trying to dip in and out of anti-flash. Doesn't want to lose vision on this cross. It's a real opportunity for him to do some damage. He's missed his chance. They'll have to play retake. Oh, Saiwu nearly takes 2. Holding that rotate through tons. Aggressive in mid. Now Mantu locked out, missing shots. He's getting opportunities. They're just not connecting. And now it does seem like OG, though they may have been in the right place, Vitality have done a very good job of locking down the site.
Save is the right call here, but this is a bit of a bonus. I think OG might have a look in. Valdo and Alexi through spawn, Flames and Mantu through long, and, well, Zywu can close this one down from that flank at any point.
Yeah, whenever he decides he needs to, he doesn't actually need to at all. Damn, okay, so that's a Vitality special. And the entire squad is here. Could say the same for OG. They have a 3-man lean. Smoke's deployed.
Go through this.
It does look like it. Alexi advancing. Oh, and there's so much damage. The nades and the bullets hail in perfect unison. Alexi will take 2. Finally, Zywu puts his name in the feed, but an ace clutch, I believe, is an order too far. Flashing them off. Perfect to get across. He's going to get a plant out of this. Just
this is a gift.
Off the basis of that flashbang. He'll be knocked off his arse very quickly as the util rains in. Ooh, Nico's got a lot more than he may bargain for. He's still got his nade out. He's hearing steps now. He knows he's called upon Alexi. He just takes the fight. Kyojin's prepared. A silenced M4. No tracer fire to fear. Fast flank from Flames. Could catch something. Zywa's got an AWP, dude. You're not going to last long. Mantu does catch him. And his AWP's connecting. Big defense. Trying to make a round out of this now. They are detached from the B site. Mantu advancing down mid. Alexi in support. Oh, he's tested. Shox, you brave boy. Peeks straight into the mouth of mid. Oh, Kyojin is having a look as well.
Are they going to jump on in? Shox is looking like he's coming back towards A. They might even just jump down to clear him. The flashes are great. Oh, then they're in.
Well, you said it would be a bit of a difference maker, and the AWP is recovered for Mr. Wu.
That M4 meant that maybe they could transit up for an aggressive maneuver, but now it's probably just going to be quite an honest save. Nice 2 kills there from Mantu, and then unfortunately he's just dropping off as Shox picks on out. You can see him there caught mid-air, so fortunate on the timing. And Shox here with another big kill, so good stuff to deny any pressure moving into round number 8.
To ensure safe passage. I think just the amount of tags that can be landed now in a modern day and professional game. Mantu takes down Shox, but it's not over yet. They're into B, and the flashes are great. Nico's crossfire is working wonders. Valda mows him down. And Vitality, they are 0 for 2 on their B hits. Another one falls flat as a pancake. Apex, perhaps, has more to say about this one. It's a 1v4 scenario.
Another kill would be great here for Apex. He knows what type of financial damage he can do.
Flames is holding this smoke. He's even made it clear. Apex trying to nutmeg. He strolls through. Chances this time go awry. 5 for OG. I think he's heard it. Mantu, that was enough of a sound cue towards Xbox. And Incendiary and a double HE. Oh, and a spray as well. Some serious damage. Apex going to be calling for the backlines. There's more nades.
Nice
that's
nade.
A good one. Look at the damage. Shox and Masuta. They've got blood coming out their eardrums.
Kyojin can make a difference here.
Ugh, Vitality, the walking wounded now, limping towards short. And it looks like OG are going for a bit of a spicy one. Walking up for the flank. Bloody, don't see this one every day, do you? Certainly not with 3 of them.
They weren't expected this quick,
and it's
no
so
way.
quick, they might even extinguish and go. Oh, Shox is unprepared. Zywoo's not looking. And that is brilliant from OG. Whew. Round 11 about to take place and take shape. Masuta dropping out 1. We'll have a second smoke. This has worked every time for Vitality so far. No Alexi to fumble things early, but in front of the smoke, they run straight into the M4. Double on the defense. Smoked off. Oh, Mantu takes the head off. No bomb plan from Apex. Only Shocked now and Zywoo to try and voice concerns. Zywoo very late to the party. Has pressed his eye to the scope, but loudly. Flames aware, or at least in a position to punish. This is a spotless defense for round 11.
The nades are working wonders here. Really help and soften up these Vitality members. Here it is again, just dropping on down. These are the 2 players that the nade dunked on, so his life even easier with that spray transfer. And Mantu making sure they can't cross towards the site. Nice little reaction there onto Apex.
They've got full short control. They're going for a double long flank. Yo, it requires Flames and Valda to somehow hit something on the cross, and they have crossed without the smoke. Valda's at least enabled for 1. And here comes the flank test as well. Apex spots out Alexi B. Doesn't confirm there's 2 of them. He's faffing around with his smoke. He's dead. Now they really are in a tight box. The bomb is still yet to be planted. Kyoji's doing the flashbang dance. They're all flashed in the open. Masuta bails him out of trouble. Zywoo hit his shot as well. Problem for Flames. They've had a quiet start to the CT side, and with 46 points of health and 3 still to find, this one...
Invest what they have. We're going to be talking in the realms of about 3.5, just under 4K for most of the players. Nico will be able to drop an orb. Looks like this time they're playing here for as many rounds as possible.
Zywoo did get that run boost. He might try and take it onto Nico early.
Ouch.
He did. Molly's forced him back. In the meantime, yeah, Long has been lost.
Nico's on his own here. He needs to be careful.
Oh, panics. They're pushing ahead of the smoke. Flash is perfect. And Nico's still holding down Mouse. 1 gets 2. How does he get a second out of that?
Beautiful.
Never mind a third. Against the swinging AWP, and OG lock it down. Nico locks it down. That's high impact from the Dane.
Crazy one-taps.
Oh, he gets across, but they are swinging. They're swinging, and they're swinging fast and wide. So many targets. The nade is great. The spray is better. Catches the head of Shox, keeping them at arm's length at this point. And Zywoo opening up the site, or at least the attempt. Oh, he can deny that. He could try. As soon as that bomb head exposed, Valda will take another one down. Apex's next attempted victim. Smoke does help them just at least take these fights. But now Vitality with the bomb ticking and the frags starting to fall their way, looking to end the half on a 6th. Alexi trying to change my mind. Oh, great shot onto Zywoo. Won't be making it a second. And we will end 9-6. Okay, OG bringing the fight and bringing it to Vitality on their map pick. And they're walking through tons off that Xbox. Smoke, whoa, off the flash, and Alexi is dead, as is his util, as is OG's whole game plan for this pistol.
Yeah, things are going to get difficult now. They need a trade, and they need it now. Shock's under pressure, but he's hanging around. Flames is looking for the kill, and he's going to get it. Lots of pressure towards A here.
They're going.
Rotated it over.
Oh, Kyojin, 1 tap, 2 taps, and now just making good on the 3rd. That's the pistol locked down. Valda doesn't get to say a thing. And that little bit of aggression coming out from the CT pistol, it's so provocative. Yoji just didn't have a chance to set their plan in motion. He's going to have a lovely headshot angle here, and Shox is already cocking a flash. Thinks better of it. Apex, oh, he drops off. Just as they dropped their smokes, he had the perfect position. Now just a blind spray. Shox confirms presence on B, and just like that, it's all gone. Oh, in the blink of an eye, Masuta and Shox just fill the feed. It's only Nico's deagle. And he's dreaming of a headshot. That's on him in my book. It won't go through. It's already smoked. Apex will respond in kind.
They're just going B.
Alexi, he's going for this fight. Masuta does get a little bit of a ding through the doors. In fact, converts. Big success from the defenders so far. More to come. Shox and Masuta batten down the hatches. Apex even chipping in from the back of the doors. This one has fallen completely foul. Far of the mark. And so Mantu back to where it all started without the 4 compadres he had.
Just a quick note, Apex is up to 18 kills.
Can we look at that pixel angle Kyojin's holding? Is that does he see them when they walk through that tiny little white hole?
I don't think so.
While he was staring at it, I thought it might have been something I'd never seen before. Either way, he converts. And yeah, a suspicious white pixel aside. 10 to 10.
Alexi B straight into an AK. Some pistols being brought around it here. So Alexi really a lot of pressure on himself to find a frag.
Give him the shocks treatment right back. Oh no, not to be. Not today. Richard's having none of it. And they're up cap. Will Molly stop him? No, but Kyojin will. Oh, it's clean. Knocks any hopes of making this hero AK round work. They had armor and pistols around as well.
It's just a curious one right there, right? You see how early that was. There was no nuance to that round. It was just throwing force at the problem. And they've been denied. Vitality up to 11 rounds here. And Apex has 14 grand. That's the map awareness, right? These pros, a lot of them, you could task them with having their eyes closed and they could run around the map. Oh no.
ZywOo forces Alexi's closed, and so does Shox' AWP as two ring out across the map. Apex taking a very aggressive maneuver. You wouldn't expect it considering the fact that they've already got 2 entry frags, but here comes a twist of the knife. Mantu.
With the bomb.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's been audible, I think. Apex is deciding to just completely clear out long instead. So Mantu has no idea about this. And Apex is going to get perfectly timed with Shox baiting the shot. Bang. All attention drawn short though. However, with the death of Shox,
there's a gap.
There is a small gap. The window for which them to jump through. Apex is charging as fast as he can. It looks like they were considering it. Mantu's not looking. Neither of them are. It's a very hectic spray. It does give time for Nico to adjust. But Apex will finish things off. Vitality given the 12th. ZywOo wants to be... Oh, completely flashed. They should finish him. Oh, they need it. They need it. They can't get it. No HE to follow up either. ZywOo lives on. Apex did get caught, and it looks like they want to flood the site here, Chad, or at least they're gathering to do so.
Well, they're just going. Again.
Oh my God. Kyojin, yeah, panic smoke. Flash as well for survival. ZywOo's up close. The suppressing flash keeps him alive, but they're up to the site. Solid defense, a trade of frags. Their CTs are low and now sent lower. Everything connects for OG. On this bare bones buy, they've pulled it across the line. ZywOo's the final victim. 12 to 12, all right. He's caught ZywOo once like this, but now they've fallen away, setting up nades. ZywOo catching Alexi just as he toes the line. That's a big trade from Flames. So much space for them to stretch their legs now. Kyojin locked into long with Apex. He actually wants to challenge. Flames stops the walk up, takes the fight. A big frag converted with the pair. Nico and Flames with a lot of damage. Apex trying to keep them looking long. It's Masuta and Shox to join him. 1 CT, 1 short. They'll have 3 different angles of assault for the retake. And here they come. Nico and Flames still defending. A great round from the new kids.
And I talk about this every time, and I feel like it's been happening more and more in some of the recent games, but that's with the CTs getting broken super late. That CT economy could be a massive drama in the later stages of a game here. And the fact that they were willing to take these fights, you know, we've seen it go wrong, and we've seen it go right.
Yeah.
So there's obviously 2 sides to it.
And there's 2 sides to it right there in the semi-final.
He's backed off. We won't get to see how that one pans on out, but a lot of pressure mid to B now. And they're just going.
Yep, straight in. And this time, Masuta cannot report a double and a missed shot from Shox. He won't get many more opportunities. He's just run down. Bombs delivered. It has to be the save. And so this means OG will be taking map point on Vitality's Dust 2 here. This is impressive stuff. So not only a 9-6 half, they're looking to completely tie up with a 6th T round of their own.
But they need to find some resistance. And that resistance might need to come through an aggressive maneuver. Now, I'm sure OG know exactly that. So let's see. Are they going to go for something a bit more all-in? And a lot of util has already been used from Vitality. There's a minute on the clock and stepping on in.
Mantu's missed his. A small potential final fatal blow on Dust 2. Missed out. ZywOo tucked into sight. Apex dropping a good and promising nade right onto their noses. And it synchronizes with not only ZywOo's bullets, but his nade as well. OG are bruised. They're battered. And more damage dealt. Shox and Masuta are here to fend off the rotate. Oh, Nico gets caught out on the jump. This one has fallen apart. And Vitality, 33.3 recurring, of course. Percentage of the way there. They need all 3 in a row. It is only Mantu being hunted down for his AWP, and he's going to lose it in 3, 2, and 1. Started off so promisingly towards that under-defended B site. A lot of pace behind this one to start us off. Flames and Alexi completely demand short control. I don't think ZywOo's ready.
Oh!
What a shot from ZywOo! He barely got there. Just takes off the fine fringe hairs of Alexi B, and Kyojin now popping off as well. They may not clear this.
I don't think they will.
Valda's not expecting it. Completely caught out. Mantu trading at least something. Into a 1v3 and a very aggressive Shoxy. Mantu completely unprepared. Shox, however, does not finish his meal.
Shox is re-aggressing through the long doors now, so might catch Mantu on a timing, just pivoting towards green box, looked away, and that's it. Shox will take him down 15-14. We've gone the distance. Bonus rounds looking extremely likely here for map number 1.
They're going to be very hot on the heels. Valda to hold the flank, though, as they commit. First is easy for ZywOo. Util starts to drop, makes his life a whole lot more difficult. A high flash won't stop the plant. Mantu's the one to stop the short fight. 3v2. ZywOo still hitting shots. It's Alexi aggressive. He's got 2 to handle. Kyojin on that ramp side. Valda trying to play the after plan. He's miles away, and Kyojin takes us to overtime. The French unwilling to fall. And so we go again. Overtime to separate them. This one keeps going. The semi-finals waging on. 16K MR3 right after our break.
Oh my god, he's so brave. What is this?
Oh my god, ZywOo couldn't believe it either. Alexi's just taken matters into his own hands. He's playing a dangerous game as Alexi. A smoke for ZywOo to lurk around. Suta tested, even trades. They'll go into the site. ZywOo, though, could get caught here. Baits a shot, not looking for Alexi. Caught by Apex. This is a clutch they'll go for, no doubt in my mind. Pushing straight for the doors. Loudly trying to deny through the smoke, but on the reload, Valda's there. And so, the new kid on the block leans back in his chair and ready straight into Mantu's AWP. That's 3 from the, I was about to say British AWPer.
The Polish AWPer.
Shox has the easiest of the first. NiKo's already tagged up, but he does not go down. Flames does. They're low, but not low enough. The site is theirs. They're in. ZywOo and Kyojin so disconnected from the pack, there's very little they'll be able to contribute.
Kyojin's very loud. Alexi has a freebie here, but can't convert. Look at the HP of the other 3.
Yeah, I know, right? They won't be able to save in the site.
Well, they're still going for this.
Here they come. Oh, this is a bit intense now. Valda and NiKo aren't too phased. I think ZywOo will think better of it. Mantu somehow just got tagged down lower, and Valda will deny any saved AWP. So they'll have to juggle a little bit, but it's not like it's going to stop him. Oh, gee, that doesn't seem to be stopping them. They're setting up, and here comes an aggressive one from the CTs. They're walking straight in. Alexi with the pin pulled, and the mag unloads. Looking good. Partnering up with the spray is the nade. Apex takes him down. Still got a 3v3. They don't have to commit. The double molly will force him into the scope. He had no options there. Perhaps use the smoke a little better, but regardless, now they have maintained an advantage.
Oh, Valda's taken all this space over towards long. Kyojin just rotated back over towards CT spawn. He has to worry about short, mid doors, and now this flank coming on in.
He won't have heard that. He has no idea. And this time it's Valda. Looking for a perfect T-half here. Hard shots. ZywOo will not knock the aviator sunglasses off in the first, but he will the second.
They still have to get across.
Not anymore.
Okay, I thought it was them having to cross long. No, it was ZywOo having to cross the doors. Mantu.
Stack nades. As the smoke fades, Flames is there, and they're not expecting this swing. Big element of surprise from that, and Flames nearly takes Apex down too. Oh, the spray's wild, but it does knock their head. They're crossing into the site. And a miss from Mantu, but Alexi. Oh, he's being held by Shox. He won't have much impact, I think. It's all about timing on that smoke push. Bombs going in. Alexi does not buckle just yet. Jump damage. Kyojin still standing strong. It's Mantu with a frag. Now 2v2. OG can still finish this here and now. A light tagging. One long side. Shox is low. It's down to Masuta if Shox falls. Still on that ramp. Alexi can't contribute. Great crossfire. Vitality will take one. Apex. Oh, a miss from Mantu. He can now lock down short. Kyojin brutally murdered by Util. He's got 1 HP to his name. It might not stop him from planting.
He's through.
Hello. 1-on-1. 3 for 3. Bombs now down and ticking. Vitality to extend us into a second overtime. OG to finish it right here and now on Vitality's pick. The smoke is so good from NiKo. Valda's already caught one. Apex and Shox is the old boys to defend their honor. Mantu falls off the boost. The shots are hit. Valda's done enough. And now pushing for the final blow. Shox, he adjusts for the first, and Mantu can't seem to find the trade. The smoke has worked wonderfully. M4 equipped, and Mantu has saved the day for OG. Just in the nick of time, they'll take it in OT for OG. Dust 2 is theirs. And Vitality now on the back foot. This semi-final is a banger. Breaking it down at the desk, Kassad, Yanko, and Frankie. Waiting in the wings will be RB.
In favor of the international squad.
Yo, we could have a quick pistol here.
There's 4 on A.
Yeah, AXEC, 5v4. Shox is the only member of the server that's not going to be here, and Alexi's caught the walk-up. Oh, Misuta receives 2 of the 3 from Palace. Kyojin keeps at least 1 and keeps it even on ramp. Okay, maybe we slow down. Yeah, Valda's heading T-spawn, but a very chaotic start to our second map. Shox, will he be able to catch the Valda cross? He's continuing to walk, and Valda's pushing quite quickly here. Apex is not prepared for it.
Shox can't miss here.
Yeah, he has to hit the first headshot and has. And from behind, Valda strikes a 1-on-1. Shox has the kit, though. I wonder if Valda's going to account for that on the fake. It is just a fake. Will Valda call the bluff entirely? Oh, he's not ready for it. On the right side, he nearly adjusts. It's Shox to take it. Vitality, another pistol in the bank, courtesy of Shox.
2 players through the underpass, 1 out Palace, 2 up ramp.
If Apex is late, I don't think he's going to be looking towards connector in time. They're already up. They're already up, and the warning shots are hit. It's the FAMAS of Kyojin that comes up big. ZywOo from the dark position. It's only 1 Galil frag in the feed. Everything else going Vitality's way. And OG, I'm afraid they're sent back to T-spawn with nothing more than shrapnel and a frag for Nico. That death did seal his fate. I will make it his 3 frags in the round and into this map. Apex is Molotov out. He's being very dynamic with his SMG positioning. They jump over him. Even trades a 4v3. OG have the sight. They could very well continue to level this out. I think bomb's down. Valda won't be kept away by that. Instead actually using for a quick proc on the smoke. Man too aggressive. He's got so much util. He'd love to get that molly out, and he will. Suppressing fire does take down ZywOo. It's a prize scalp and a big commitment to the spray from Flames. His first frag continues to defend this B site. And they are just keeping him at bay. They keep poking and prodding. They're not letting them leave this kitchen without bloodshed. Shox is finally broken through, but time is of the essence, and OG will make good on their promise. He's gotten across. Flashed in. Shox isn't blind, though. It's a big headshot to deliver. Flames pulls it across the line. Okay, advantage OG. Here we go. Bombs B side. They still have Kyojin and Apex on A, and that is a lot of info. ZywOo catching the late tail end of the B pincer. It's only Misuta, and he's straight into Flames. ZywOo catching another from the apartments. OG just starting to disintegrate here. And a reaction from Misuta just completely locks down B. Nico was not ready for that.
Just holding on to the 3, be able to drop some guns across, make this work. And for OG, it's going to get a little bit tougher. 3.8. But they're aware that this is open, so it's not going to be a common angle to clear. But Apex is walking into it.
Oh! That was everything. Nice find from Apex.
Very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, OG going to feel pretty flaccid for the rest of this one, though. Strolling on in. Misuta to collect. And there's 2 and 3. In quick succession, just mopping up the unarmored OG. 5 for Vitality. They are starting with a bang on the defense. Flames, the fact he's hearing presence. Alexi's through the smoke, though, and he's opened up onto A. That's drawn Apex's attention in a very big way. The trade from Valda, and now we've got an advantage. OG, ZywOo burning. He won't be able to re-peek as the Flames are there. Mantu's posted up for the re-peek. It's ZywOo to best him. Kyojin's still on Tetris and still hitting shots. Valda can fend off this rotate. It's a very good opportunity to do so. He knows ZywOo was nearby. He's going to molly him out. ZywOo can win this. He's forced Valda through the Flames, and off-angle adopted. 1 to find. It's Flames. He's gone around the world. I like this. Bomb's not planted for him necessarily, though, but ZywOo's not going to be expecting something so soon. ZywOo's got all the game sense in the world, but he won't be reading this, will he? Part of me started to second-guess it. Walking into the domain. Crossfire, previously discussed. Kyojin's actually going to drop a smoke as they cross through.
Haven't cleared Apex.
That's nice to isolate. He's up, though, blinded by Nico. They haven't cleared Apex, you're right, and he's making a bit of a meal of it. Chance on Sandwich, push through the Flames. Alexi's burnt down. ZywOo now Mantu connecting as well.
Oh.
And Shox, he could do a lot of damage here. The plant is right in front of him. If only he knew. The smoke obscures his view. And 2 remain in this 1v3. He has gracefully navigated to CT. And if he does a hard clear of Alexi, if he was to scope in now, he hasn't. Now it's all about the reaction and the aim. Hard clear. Alexi's ready. Too easy. OG make it 3.
I think they're going to try and take some space towards A. Alexi's no secret about this, and Alexi's feeling it right now.
Yeah, but ZywOo did land the dink. Nico does manage to catch Apex before he descends and disappears. Full util dump from Nico. He's trying to stop them from getting into comfortable positions as he strafes into the site himself. The bomb's on its way as well, as is the entirety of Vitality.
Might get a knee
good
here.
clear. Oh, Shox turns his head, avoids the bullets, and takes the shot. He's done it. At least enough to keep Valda's head turned. Masuta, unfortunately, unable to finish. And right down to the wire.
Gravitated back towards A after that kill exchange with Nico. And
did Kyojin bang it? Let me see.
he's come through and...
nice. Damn.
That was instant.
Yeah.
Nice trading right there. Alexi getting fired up. The lovely locks.
ZywOo's fallen out of the active
No one's
hold.
watching
No
this.
one's looking. Oh, checks just in the nick of time. Alexi tried to disappear. It's Masuta called upon. They're all there. Really, really is struggling for health. I'm not sure they'll get more than the bomb plant here. ZywOo 2, make it 3. And Valda's 7 HP. No, ZywOo's in the kitchen. Apex and Kyojin from the other 2 avenues of assault. And they'll just start to tighten the noose together.
He knows where 2 of them are at least. Oh, back turned. Too easy for Apex. That's everybody's favorite type of kills. Backpedaling, low HP, couple of bullets, and
they're coming up through Connect. Oh, Nico, he's caught a perfect timing. Kyojin just dipping down the ladder as well. And they're coming through. Contact now. Even trades. Kyojin spotted on his ramp hold. He's not going to get caught with the molly.
Awkward.
Oh, dear. ZywOo, yes, he's caught the nade, but now man advantage, and Kyojin extends the play. ZywOo keeps hitting them, a missed no scope, but he's vacated into the smoke. Now the shot has been connected. Mantu 1v3, and they're both CT. Oh, he's not going to be able to break through that AWP. It's a missed shot from him. No, Shox will hit. So let's see if they can at least keep the numbers level on this take. Here they come. Apex, he's pushing forward and he's unchecked. Nico, the bodyguard, keeps things flowing in the right direction. Valda the same, bomb down. OG trying to tie things up, and as we discussed, double AWPs, not the weapon of choice for a retake like this.
the flashes are perfect. The mollies are there. The smokes are great. It's very rare you see somebody mess up an A execute on a map like Mirage.
Yeah, and you could see just how small of a window it is to try and destabilize it. Apex, he pushes through, fully blind, through a smoke, to sandwich, and he doesn't get checked, but he's of course held by one of the other 5 flight paths. Molly short implies a commitment, and they are. Through the smoke, up the stairs, they're into A, and Shark's missing his first. He won't get many more opportunities. Double Molly, he has to fight wide. Apex contributes, a new line of sight adopted, but 3 members of OG start to converge into the 3-man defense. Can they break them? They're trying to plant. It should be stopped. It is. It's only Flames now. Has to find Kyojin. No time for this. Just about. He can't plant. Shox is missing his first, and there we have it. 8-7. Mirage is just as much of a bloodbath as expected. The semi-final does continue. And now there's 3 here to receive as the Flames fade. I say 3, perhaps an exaggeration. Mantu underpass, and ZywOo the hard track, and he opens up as soon as his boots hit the ground. ZywOo is having a round. Only Alexi can maybe knock the head off of his shoulders. Another click could really help OG's campaign. Kyojin and Apex combine. Mantu takes his place, but these after plant positions are just so hard to break through. They'll give it all she's got, Captain.
Oh, he's out.
Yeah. There's one. Suiter's having none of it.
Both pistol rounds in the second map for Vitality. Now, in the first map, they split them, right? This is looking very good for Vitality here. And if it is that...
Ooh, okay, Masuta. So an on-the-fly jungle smoke. He just walks out ramp on that. And he's clearing dark. Oh, Mantu, nice defense and support, but Kyojin has slipped the net. He could be swung on here. He may not be ready for it. Mantu flashed off and nearly fragged. Kyojin does nip at his heels. Oh, a big catch from Alexi, elevated over the smoke.
Yeah, but no kit.
Does have CT, and no kit is a big point of contention for OG. They're going to be hesitant to overcommit here if they can't find a frag and find it soon. Okay, Nico provides.
Here's the flank.
Can't get heard. Well, they know he's there now, but it doesn't matter. Shox will take 2 of the 3. Finished off by Mantu. Yeah, Mantu is going to be the early warning system, at least for the B side. Takes down Shox, and nothing more to report just yet. Apex trying to clear out Valdo and Nico. He's been spotted out.
Flames is in the middle below him? What?
Yeah, he's actually hit the shot as well with the MP90 if he can get away from Masuta. Can't avoid the trade. Okay, now they charge through middle. Valdo will try and react in time. Alexi's tucked into Sandwich, so he should be able to catch some denial. Through the stairs could be a problem. They're across. Only a dink. Now Alexi fills the feed. A chance. They're tagged and softened up for Nico's FAMAS. Bomb down. Zywoo uncontested. A 1v2 for the superstar. And he's not going to go down initially. First onto Mantu. Starting to get sketchy now. Oh, it's too easy for Zywoo. They ask him to clutch and they step into his crosshairs, even recovering the AWP for good measure.
Oh, that one is really going to hurt right there.
This
opening kill goes their way. The opening 2 kills went their way. This is a 3-on-5 to drop. Alexi's got 1 and a half between the 2 of them right there, and they're just not able to convert. That is a bad one to lose, and you can see the difference right there. Alexi knows it.
Just walking in contact. Mantu has nothing to report. Ramp and Alexi getting a bit hot and bothered here. The nade is good, forces into the fight. Zywoo's ready for it. And Apex is just ducked under Nico's aim. A flash is good. Apex turns it, he knows where they're coming from. Valda can really hurt them, and he has. Takes down 2, flash for the repeak. Masuta still yet to plant, and now he's lost Apex as well. OG, 1 frag away from at least securing a compulsory 9th. Oh, couldn't quite evade the flash. No one's pushed on it. He wants to find Nico, and he can focus his attention CT. He's isolating the jewels. He's done well to find the first. Tucked in. They're coming in. It's all Masuta. Clutches up for Vitality, and OG's world is shattered.
That is so nuts from Masuta. Check out that spam control under pressure right there, and the fact he just postures forward this entire time. Standing in the open here, just using that triple box as cover for behind, and then simple as you like. Over the black smoke of the molly.
2 headshots, Chad. 2 headshots. Masuta is in the semi-finals, and he gets the approval of a legendary name there.
Both rifles are on B.
Valdo's taking space. Bit too late, though, to contribute. And Nico's peek for info is not rewarded. Mantu. Lexi cleared out. Oh, this is great recovery from Vitality. Not falling foul until Flames fills the feed with the FAMAS. Take your time.
Flank from Palace is coming in.
It's a long, slow process. Masuta's at least considered it, and at the perfect time, the Clutch Master snaps another head.
One of the problems with Vitality, or at least if you're preparing for Vitality, it's still so new. So a lot of the stuff they're doing looks like it is in flux, right? Because, well, we don't have enough demos, enough footage to really go and review. And
they got 2 AWPs posted up mid initially. It looks like Mantu floating towards B as Valda's feeling the brunt. A very aggressive push. Look at that from Shox. And he's opened up the proceedings. Dropping smokes on the site. He's going to try and isolate. Alexi through. Shox knocked off the site. Zywoo still laying down fire from the apartments. And he's got the bomb on his back as well. He will not be allowed to retreat. He hears him. Flame's not ready for this. In that blind spot. He does catch him just in the nick of time. I love this angle from Valdo. Hard to maybe find lethality when they're running, but he does all the same. And that was the bomb carrier. Couldn't get better than that. Oh, 1 down. Nico's got help in Mantu. Baited. Could get double peeked. He's got a lot to contend with here, and he's fallen as well. No way.
Double or retake.
Yeah, it gets sketchy if they don't find that shoulder. Mantu contributes. Masuta left to clutch up again. Another 1v3. He's cooking it up. Looking to be the closer. We knew he could be. Another from Masuta. The semi-finals, just another embodied performance of this rising star, and it's going to be Alexi B, the next victim. Masuta clutching up another one. Making a name for himself here in the semi-finals. Love to see that. I'm sure Vitality and their fans do as well. And to separate these two, we need overpass.
Shox is rotating all the way back towards top A. Masuta is repositioning as well. ZywOo can flank fast through connector, but they're going to be straight on the side.
Yeah, there's flashes, the smokes. Masuta can throw a couple down range and nothing lethal. If he tries to push off that, Nico's ready for him. They have the sight. ZywOo has the flank. He's working on that. Valda to cage it. And a push from Flames. He does get gooshed, but he pushes anyway. Oh, they both die. Entire rotate from the CTs falls flat, and it's a perfect OG pistol. So depending on how quick they hit the site. Oh, straight in. And no trade. Alexi does provide it. He's so blind, as is Kyojin. He'll just walk straight into Valda's cross. Double for Apex. Very messy sight. Bomb going down and uncontested. ZywOo is from short. It will bide his time for Shox' arrival. Trying to take some space. That Molly, wow, he has actually got a potential advantage in a sight line. If they were to boost, they don't.
Shox is in.
So ZywOo loudly as well. Oh, Mantu looks away. He's dead. Dead in the water. Just Nico to come up clutch. Maybe he has a chance. Onto one, but ZywOo's there. And that's exactly what Vitality needed. They had no time for another extended fight. The defuse will come in a full 10 seconds to make it one. Vitality take their first of Overpass. Kyojin would have such a shooting gallery if they try and just straight grey screen themselves. They are waiting for the fade, but they will go off the fade. They'll flash and pop. Oh, Kyojin. Oh, premium from Kyojin. 3. So cool and calm as he collects a triple kill. Bomb to be retrieved now. Vitality thanking their lucky stars. They can swing in off the flash. Kyojin continues to contribute, whether it's bullets or flashbangs.
Apex has found that AWP, so a nice little upgrade for ZywOo going forward, but Kyojin, yeah, bang on. The fact that he's just sat there and tapped away with that silence down 4, that's really juicy stuff. Let's catch that one again. Smoke's fading, just tap, tap, tap.
And the first target he actually connects with is the AWP, like his nemesis for that spot. They're so focused on toilets. Masuta, cursory glance, he hears a step, gobbles the flash, and they're in. Alexi, Flames, Nico, everything collapses for Vitality. Lovely stuff and a lovely round, well shaped. So
it's going to be tight. Shox might have to operate here with not a whole lot, maybe buy himself into just an M4 with armor. This is great. You can see they're just caught between a rock and a hard place. That clamp, it came in perfectly.
Yeah.
That camera encapsulated it perfectly.
He gets caught out. ZywOo's posted up on a very slither line, and he does spot and tag Alexi's committed to this. Missed shot between the legs of Flames. Shox reveals himself on long. It's Apex to swing in and goes even. Mantu connecting the shot. This flank from Shox is everything. They know he's coming, and Mantu's posted up to try and be responsible for it. Okay, one bank, one bin. Here comes Shox, and ooh, Mantu at least aware of his position.
They have to deal with him.
And they will with the
clock.
Felt like a deagle.
That looked beautiful. There's still a chance on this retake. There's a smoke. Kyojin has one for the bomb. Masuda has one as well.
Ooh, they're going to run out of vision. Unless Kyojin goes down beforehand. Flames, reacting accordingly. Reacting accordingly.
Posturing back in towards that A site. So they might even have the 4th man there quickly. Here we go.
Flash is perfect. Swing is good. Nice connection. It's Apex first and Kyojin second. Big fights. Big frags. Mantu baits the shots of Masuta, but he does go down. And Valda's so blind, and he'll surely fall to one of the two. It's Masuta to make it 3. Okay, now we're talking. Vitality, everyone gets a frag. Trying to peek that Shox side of the ramp. He might be exposed later. But Mantu completely derailed. That's something. Mantu exposed. Nico now with the double frag.
They have to convert this.
Yeah, I mean, it's only ZywOo, right? Quiet ZywOo, the sleeping giant, and he's heading all the way back to the other side of the map, as is Valda.
They're all coming back. Okay, this is big problems now. Are they going to head back? They're going back towards B, but ZywOo can get there, and that heaven smoke's going to start clearing now.
He's got full util.
This is really quite a chance for ZywOo now.
No. Oh my God!
He's going to spam.
Is that Nico? I've seen some fruity jumps out of Nico. He's molly-topped him out. Flames, the bodyguard. What's going on with the jump key on Nico? The amount of times we've seen it across this series where he just does an unnecessary, goes for the ambitious one tap. It does force Shox to tuck in. Zywoo on the flank, and OG, this is getting a bit sketchy now. There's 3 players on the right side of the map.
They're all coming long.
And Shox confirms it. There's a big frag from Flames. Kyojin's Deagle very pointy. He'll be molly-topped out of position, but he stands his ground. He finds another. He's handed Masuta a manageable situation here, and time is of the essence. An awkward smoke. What are you doing?
They have to go A.
You've smoked yourselves off now.
Run boost.
Ah, I don't hate it. Oh, no, it's all a bit hectic. Masuta's going to get at least the third and the second. Another clutch for Masuta added to the list. OG fumble. Oh, great placement of the crosshair. Masuta only good for 1. More to be provided. It's Shox onto Mantu. So they've managed to pull this straight back into an even keel.
Oh, they're not clearing.
They didn't clear him. And now this crossfire's going to bang. Yeah, Apex starts to unload. Shox goes wide. It's Nico for the first. Nico falls. Valda unable to trade in this 1v2. Gets awkward if he can just isolate. Does get 1. Kyojin's there for the second. Okay. Vitality have taken back control of Overpass. Alexi to clear. Will he clear fully? Doesn't look like it. Masuta's caught out, but Mantu's better.
Could have 2 here.
He could. And he will take the first. He heard Alexi. He hears Shox. And it seems like OG are actually going to go looking for him. Shox can destabilize them here if they're loud about it.
Well, they have no idea.
Mantu is holding this. Oh, what a find. Mantu, 2 huge contributions. And look at Alexi, knife out upon the death of Shox. He knows. Oh, taking some serious liberties. He's pushed all the way into sight. Zywoo just about gets there in time. He could ruin a lot of things here. They are low. And Nico already falling. Valda's healthy. For how long? Mantu another. He's got the last 2 frags with 13 points of health. And now he looks to plant. Valda with the off angle. A dink, but nothing more. Here they come. Loudly into Zywoo. Bomb delivered to him on a silver platter, and they've only got 25 seconds. OG falling apart at the seams here. Big finds, another for Zywoo, picking them apart 1 by 1. Good attempt. What was that from Flames? Alongside with Valda. Maybe they can do this. 1v1 now out of nowhere. 10 seconds though, and Kyojin can spoil it all. He just has to stop the plant. Valda committing to it, hiding in the smoke, and from behind, Kyojin strikes. Makes good on the promise he made. Zywoo starts, but Kyojin finish. 3 still on B. They are getting ants in their pants now. Look, Valda's pushing in for a lot of info. If he can just hold this short pipe long enough. Oh, and Alexi, the reaction time on him. It's Masuta who catches a long-range clock. Flames can't run away, but he has to fight his way out. It's a duel with Shox, and he thrives. Alexi on the pillar. Another for Flames.
Round.
3 from his defense of that short pipe. He's got the bomb and he's got the round. Mantu will finish it off, but Flames gets all the credit. Mantu, the AWP's getting a couple of these $600 investments or injections into his cash. Oh, Alexi completely caught out. He does nothing. Nico falls. They can't lose another one of these. Mantu does spring to life. He's trying to corral them into the site. Confirms they're all up on
they're
A.
Pushing?
And they are pushing. They want to contest. And there's multiple targets. Masuta has caught 1. He'll fall. Kyojin with the element of surprise. This is now a 1v1. Vitality on the eco. And he's playing mind games. He's heading heaven for the drop down. We'll try and plant B. Mantu to contest. And Molly for that default spot. Kyojin takes the fight. Okay. Okay. Saved by the bell. Saved by Mantu.
The MP9s, he's going to have these guns carried through. 1 surviving, and Mantu has to bail them out. That got out of control crazy quick. That is a wild one right there.
That's an important one. Okay.
Apex would love to facilitate Zywoo with a kill or 2. Cheeky repeat there. Interesting. Well, that info doesn't do a lot. OG, they learn that Shox is home, but as the lurker, you're going to assume that the rest of the team is on the other side of the map. Alexi's about to confirm this.
Oh, he lost Nico as well. So the info is there. Distinct player advantage to Vitality. And And Mantu, he's walking in to try and lock down this Apex. Oh, a chance just by the wayside.
And they're saving. Get a full buy going, and Nico, he's going to have to hope that Volder's feeling generous. And that's if he doesn't get found out right here. Oh, Kyojin will just hang out at barrels. All right. These buys, it's like they're putting themselves in a situation where it hampers them a lot going forward. Now they're just saving. Hold up.
They boosted. I haven't seen that one pay off to that level in some time, and now perhaps OG have been given a gift from the gods. And that god is Valda. AK recovered for Alexi. He's got the glass cannon Kalashnikov. Masuta could swing that door open at any time. Oh, he's going for the denial, and he's found it as well. Alexi lays his life on the line to delay. Oh, he's set OG up for success, as is Valda. Kyojin and Masuta to bail themselves out of trouble against this. 2 saved rifles. The rest are just USPs. This can still fall apart.
They have to fight.
Oh, and they are pushing through the flames. He's completely blinded. Will go down, and they'll take it. OG snatch away and a completely steal around from Vitality.
And you're right, it's something that, you know, was in fashion, what, we're talking 2015, CLG were loving it, that's when JDM was on the team. And look at this, perfect Boulder, the spam, 2 big names to take down. Oh, dearie me, how did that one happen? Flames aggressive again, he lost this fight last time round to that of Shock, so same man, just around the pipe. Spammed on through, Flame steps out. This time he gets the better of him.
Ooh, and they get another as well. That's another quick double frag for OG's defense. Vitality losing both Masuta and Shocks. So dropping that around that 50-second mark. Flames is confirmed. There's nothing monster. So the CTs are here, and one by one, the frags are laid out. Kyojin does contribute. He's still got vision. He's even got Optimus. If he finds Alexi, they can make a round out of this. 2 versus 3 now. Getting competitive. Bomb down. Zywoo partnered up with Kyojin. Young Guns. Tagged, but not fragged. Aware of the flank. It's Flames coming in from one side. Zywoo rocking a hard place. Kyojin still hitting shots. He nearly had Mantu in his sights as well. Yeah, Shocks. And Alexi. He's caught him. And it's Shocks. You know it's Shocks. You've killed him. Surely Mantu's calling for help now. He has dropped the incendiary. Smoked off now. Masuta is ahead of the pack. A slight gap. May be able to catch one here. Oh, spot Zywoo returning to the toilets. The bomb to be planted toilet side. Masuta already burrowed into bank, but he cannot convert. Problems now. They're so low. 32 points of health between the 2 remaining members of Vitality, and they're swapping around weapons. OG, they can prepare to throw quite the uppercut here to Vitality and their finances. Only the one from Kyojin. Zywoo to come up clutch with health this low. Smoke on the bomb as well. Feels like a certainty. Oh, and a missed shot into Alexi's bottom. They'll lock it down. They'll make it 14. 2 away from sending Vitality out in the semis.
There's the shot, the pivot from Alexi, save the diffuser, get the round done, and
the entire Vitality squad are gathered towards this side of the map, and it seems like they're going. Valda dinked out of position. They're flooding into the site. It's Alexi, Nico partnering up for frags. A double found by the Dane. Alexi gives them the site. Play the man advantage. They have to get that bomb down. Apex and Zywoo left to defend their honor.
They're pushing through.
Yeah, this could be cool. And Mantu has the rotate. Oh, a leg, a cheeky bit of thigh exposed. Now they are charging straight towards the wide open site. Alexi can react. He's gone through the underpass. Bomb down. And Apex in prime position as well. Oh, it's a horrible set of angles, and Zywoo's going to work his Giga Brain. First, trade from Flames. Now Zywoo to clutch, and it's planted for him. So Flames falls, he doesn't. Great reactions from Flames. He puts a 15th on the board for OG, and they are so close. They can smell that grand final. More. Mantu's very exposed if they swing close. Oh, Mantu playing with fire. He's gone down. A good spray from Nico, but not enough. Vitality advantage swarming into the site now. The flank a little late. Valda could get there in time, and he has. Takes down the Woo. It's Alexi's double. Apex one-on-one for survival.
Flames again.
Can he really finish it off? Apex fakes. He's looking the wrong way. Flames takes OG to the grand final. locked in. Vitality sent home, and that's huge for the OG ranks. Boot camp and hard work seems to be paying off, and they'll have a shot at the trophy. We'll be breaking that one down to the desk. Winners interview on its way. GG's.